Sounds like a hummingbird. Oh, something stuck me in the damn back. Damn insects. I'm bird watching. What's up, Daniel? I'm bird watching. I hear them birds. Y'all hear them? Y'all hear them? That's the sun right there. What's going on? Hey. Oh, yeah. Look at all these bees. You gotta watch out where you take your step around here. See these sticker bushes? So it's always good to wear pants, especially when you're walking out in the woods like this. I'm walking off trail now. Well, they're slacks, technically. This big log in the center down here. I know, right? No bears. Not yet. Now, we get hogs every now and then. Say you're not supposed to go off these trails, but I do them anyway. Go straight. Why not? Go this way. Go walk in here. Tell you what, it's a beautiful day when you're off of work and walking through trails and taking the off trails when you're bored. Ouch, that hurt. Anyways, gotta have a cold bottle of water with you, just in case you get dehydrated. Believe it or not, it is 84 degrees out here. Watch your step. I said I wouldn't recommend not walking out here with at least having pants on. Especially if you get in a sticker bush or something. Let's see. Where to, folks? I know, right? I just got myself out here. I just kept going in different directions, seeing where it takes me. Let's see. Keep going straight, I guess, according to the compass here. Left, right. A little bit of mud right there. In our natural habitat. It's a good way to look at it. We'll get back on the main trail. Sometimes I like a little challenge. Even Rosie O'Donnell likes a little challenge. Look at this. Swampy. I actually think I'm walking on the creek. Well, actually what was left of the creek. This is supposed to be filled with water, but apparently that didn't happen. It's been drying up because of the summer. Well, so see, it's supposed to be like quicksand here. It's not quicksand. Okay, let me try to get a better. See, it's supposed to be water here. It's not water. No, not water. This ain't fun. Thanks a lot, Rose. You got mud on your shoes. This isn't fun. It's supposed to be a creek. Like I said, the water prevented it from doing so. Oh, I'm gonna go up here. That's the only thing when you take these off trails, man, is it's harder to get back to the mainland. Okay, here it gets a little tricky. And this is when you got to plant your feet properly. So let's throw that up there. That's when you grab the branches and duck underneath. Son of a bitch. Fucking shit. This is the only thing will happen when you go to these off trails. It takes you through there. Let's go. Okay, according to the compass, I gotta go this way. See how that brush gets thicker? It's thicker back here. We're gonna try it anyway. Watch out for a bee's nest. Ah, shit. Son of a bitch. Steven, you just have to fucking get yourself in this mess right now. Just fucking great. Now let's just try to figure out how to get to the other side. I have to be He-Man and chop through this shit. Like I'm hiding from the FBI or something. Let's go through here. See that shit? You see that shit? My fucking luck. You take a wrong fucking turn and this shit happens. Fucking shit. You see this big ass shit I gotta go through? Hold on. Just my fucking luck, man. Of all the motherfuckers I had to do this. Oh, man, I tell you. Rose, you sure know how to get yourself in these hikes, man. And you want to make it challenging, then you bitch about it when it's time to go through it. Well, son of a bitch. See this? Hold on. Try to step on this shit, man. Fuck. Get the fuck off my feet. Hold on. See that? Ain't nothing but a good old hiking if you ain't got no challenge, baby. And God said, let there be light. Let there be light. Okay. Now let's check to see if I have anything on me. Ants. No. That's good. Let's get the water bottle. See that shit? I just went through that whole brush right there. Throw a little challenge. Challenge. Nothing good but a little challenge for the soul, brother. For the soul, God damn it. I like to challenge myself a little bit and say, fuck it, you know. Look, I got all these scratches and stuff from the branches as they were hitting me. The only thing you gotta watch out for, well, are bees, hornets, bees, and of course ants. So that's why you never want to make sure, like, see, that's a fire ant mound. You want to make sure that you don't plant your feet down for a long time. You're constantly picking your feet up and constantly checking your feet to see if anything got on there. Because the last thing you want to do is run out of your shoes. See, that's the creek, and I was trying to make my way through there and couldn't make it, so I had to be through that brush. So we'll go ahead and continue it. Why not? Whew. Pick up your feet. I was stuck. Whew. I need the challenge, baby. Always make sure that you have always make sure that you have a you know, you always want to make sure that you get your challenge. I've never seen ants the size of dogs. Ain't nothing beats a good old outdoor walk. She's a beauty. So, you know, people ask me why I do this shit. Well, for one, it's therapeutic. It helps me cleanse my mind. Stress, or even if I'm not stressed, like today I completely wasn't stressed at all. And I said, you know, I'm going to do it anyway. Also, I like the exercise. You know, coming out here, getting the exercise, right? And number three, I kind of like the challenge of Mother Nature. You know, I had to challenge myself just now to go through that brush. I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And I really didn't have to. I could have just stayed on the trail and been fine. But, you know, I like to challenge myself sometimes and see what's on the other side, right? So, with that being said, no, I'm not jogging. I need to jog. No, I'm not jogging. All right, let's see what's over here. Oh, nice. Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, man, I tell you. Whew, gives you a good workout, man. And blessed be now, because when it's next month, it's even gonna get hotter. For April and May, oh my God, you're gonna be 100, 90 degrees. Then after like about May 20th, you're looking at 100 plus weather. Hundreds. It'll jump in the 110s, sometimes the high 115s. Oh, especially if it's got like low humidity. Oh, even worse. Whew. I'll tell you, I feel 10 times better walking down that, walking in that little trail I took. Feel like meditating. You know, when you meditate. No, they didn't. There's some of the people that live in the area. Other people walk these trails too. You know. It's meditation for me. You hear the birds? There's a bird's nest right up here. I see it. Hold on. Bird's nest. You can see it. It's right there in that tree. Big bird's nest right up there. Probably most likely hummingbirds. Only hummingbirds make those sounds. Only hummingbirds make those noises. So there's a hummingbird's nest over there. Shit, I feel like I got the itches now. Some of those branches hit my, touch my skin, and I feel like I'm itching now. Son of a bitch. Ugh, God damn it. Fly trying to fly in my goddamn ear. Just my luck. That's where I got the worst of luck. What's the wildest thing? I've seen wild hogs. I've seen hornets' nest. I've seen coyotes. I've seen deer. Jackrabbits. 2-3 foot garden snakes. Seen them all out here. How many parks have you been hiking to? If you include the Dallas area, Houston and Dallas, probably maybe about 80 some odd parks. What's the hardest park you've ever been to? Oh, the Dallas, what was it? The Dallas Preserve, I think that's what they call it. I think it's in Duncanville. Oh my God, I almost got lost and passed out. That was during the summer of October in 2022. Oh my Jesus Christ. I met up with this guy on the other side because I got lost, and those trails are not easy trails to walk. They're like moderate, and you're walking up feels like you're kind of walking up a mountain. And I didn't have any water, and I felt like hallucinating. I was going to pass out in 100+ degree weather. And there was this one guy that I met up with. His name was John, and he was from Portland. And I have the video actually on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. And we both, he knew the area very well because he lived out there. I didn't. So I just said, look, I'm trying to get to this one part of the park, but I got lost. If you could just guide me back. He said, yeah, I'm on the way over there too because I was parked over there. And he was with his dog, and his dog looked like his dog was going to pass out. His dog needed water. I'm talking about this is 110, 115 degree weather. In the middle of the day, like 1 o'clock p.m. It was hot, dude. Like a dumbass, I just thought I was just going to just wing it out. And I don't need no water. I'll just worry about it when I get back to the car. And I got lost going down all these trails. So I'm just trying to follow these trails to see where it would take me. And then I get to the ending of it, and I'm thinking I'm by my car, and I look, and I'm on the completely opposite end of the park. I'm talking about miles in. I'm like 4 or 5 miles into that area. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to make it back without water. And I was just like, fuck, man, what am I going to do? And then finally this guy came out of nowhere, and I told him, man, do you know how to get back? I'm trying to get to this area, and I can't find the trails. They're not connecting. And he just said, nah, man, you're dehydrated, man. Let's get back to the... He didn't have any water on him either, but I think he had some before he left the car. So he was okay, but his dog was not okay. And I said, well, shit, let's just get back to the car. So he said, I just told him to keep talking to me so I wouldn't pass out, and I had the camera rolling. And that was kind of cool, man. That was a fun experience. And he used to live in Dallas. He moved to Portland, but his mom still lives down here, and he was visiting his mom. And so I told him, I'm going to put this on YouTube. Is that okay? He said, yeah, that's cool, man. So we exchanged info, and I haven't heard from him since that time. You know what I mean? Because he was married and everything, and then he moved, and then, he had his own life. So I wasn't trying to bother him. But, he had my YouTube channel, and I think he dropped a comment about a year ago saying hey, this is John. You remember me? Remember we got lost at that park? I'm like, oh, yeah, bro, I remember you. You're the guy from Portland. But you're not Antifa. He started laughing. He thought it was kind of funny. He's like, ha ha, that was funny. Ha ha. Oh man, he was amazing. What's your favorite state in America? Well, you mean the ones that I haven't been to? Yeah, whatever. Ignore my question. You ever... Oh, come on, man. I'm not going to answer that, bro. Some things are just better left unsaid. You know, keep some of your thoughts to yourself. Best states I've ever been in my life, Arizona. Outside of Texas, hands down Arizona. It was fun when I was down there. Yuma, Phoenix, Scottsdale, Buckeye. I met Roxanne over there. She was one of my followers, and I met her, and we went out to this nice Mexican restaurant. It was me, her, and another guy named Pistol in the 213 who I met. And then we met a girl named Cassie who was living down there. She was an Arizona Cardinals video maker, and we met up with her in Arizona because she lived out there too. And so, you know, we all got to hang out, and that was a fun time that I had in Arizona, you know. Next place to go is the mountains. That's the next place to go. Go to the mountains. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Ain't nothing better than hiking, dude. Nothing beats it. You know what I mean? I get these walks when I need to relax and take my mind off of stress in life. This is what I do. It's therapeutic. I recommend anybody to do it. You get your exercise in for the day, and you can even go fishing out here too. Areas where you can go fishing. Whew, I'll tell you, that sun is glaring, baby, glaring. Yeah, he's a very good guy, man. He was from Portland, but he lived in Dallas. Well, he had his mom and them still lived in Duncanville. So he's like, yeah, I take these trails when I go out here to visit her, because I used to take these trails every day when I was living down here. And I was like, that's cool, man. So him and his girl moved to Portland, but his mom still lived in the Duncanville area in Dallas, and we met, you know, on that circumstance. If you want to see the video, just type on my playlist, and you'll see the Dallas Preserve hike video. It's about I think it might be about an hour and a half, and you'll see him in the video. But you'll see my journey first. I get lost. That was probably the most difficult parking trail I've ever been on, and it's not for beginners, I'll tell you that. So you would definitely have to be an experienced hiker to do that, because you're going down different types of terrain, and the trails get extremely difficult because they go up, then they go down an incline. You're going to have to grab trees going down there. You're going to have to grab trees to climb. It is not easy. And if you don't plant your feet right and you go rolling downhill, you're going to roll down for a while. So I recommend, you know, you make sure you get a little bit of a moderate training on those trails, because those trails are no joke. They're not flat like these trails here. They go up at an incline, and then they just drop at a decline, and then they go back up. It gets rigid. There's big giant tree roots that grow out of it. There's obstacle courses, stuff you have to hop over. They did that on purpose, you know, and I like it because I like the challenge. It was fun. But I'll tell you, it's one of those trails I would do again, but I would definitely make sure that I come prepared next time, if and when I go back to Dallas to do that trail, because I've been meaning to do that trail again. It's been almost 2 years now, and I've been meaning to go back to it. So maybe I tried to get my friend Travis to go with me, and he didn't want to go. He's like, nah, I don't want to go. I'm not into hiking and stuff. I'm like, that's cool. So I just, you know, started looking up hiking trails. Said, man, this one looks fun. Let me go here. And then I was reading the reviews on it. They were saying it was real difficult. I'm like, ooh, cool. Let me go check this one out. So I went and ate. I even tried to bribe him. I said, hey, look, if I take you out to eat and I pay, would you change your mind? And he said, nah, I'm good. I'm like, all right. Well, I'm not going to beg you to go, you know? So I'm not going to beg people to go. It's either you want to go or you don't want to go. Because either way, I'm going to do it. You know, I'm going to go regardless. Regardless. My least favorite state? Oh God. Wow. This is a tough one. Because like I said, I've only been to southern states, right? So if you're talking about the states that I've actually experienced, um, and it's no disrespect when I say this state, I don't want to piss anybody off, but I was only through this state briefly passing through, but New Mexico looked boring as shit. When I was passing through New Mexico, it was kind of boring, man. I went through Las Cruces. I mean, I was going through the I-10, you know, freeway, but because I was on my way to Scottsdale, and you know, New Mexico was kind of boring for what little side I saw. However, they said in Albuquerque and stuff is where all the fun's at, in northern New Mexico. So I was like, okay, well, I was in the southern, very far southern end, so you know, maybe I would have to go back and, you know, and visit and, you know, do like a little like itinerary and find out things to do over there. But when I was back, I didn't see anything exciting about it. But again, I was just passing through. But Arizona is probably one of the most funnest states to go to if you guys are into that country life. You'll see cactus plants there like 100 feet tall. It was really fun, man. I had a blast. I was there for about 6 days. I got to meet 4 YouTubers. That was fun. I even went and got Pistol in the 2-1-3rd. I went and got him a Raiders hat, and I got him like a, it was like a lanyard, but it was a glow in the dark one in the highlight color. You know, that yellow, like greenish lime color that you do highlights, that you highlight, you know, your paper on, like when you're taking notes and stuff. I got him something like that. And then I got him a cup or something, like a big giant Raiders cup, man. And then we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I paid for the tab too. Like I paid for his dinner. See, I got it, bro. So I said, put it on the credit card. You know what I'm saying? So we had a good time. It was fun. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Then we went to his house. I got to meet his mom and his dad. And then I remember he told me, he said, when you coming back to Arizona? And I kept telling him I'm going to do it, but I kept blowing it off. And he said, look, man, my mom said you could stay the week here. Like, you don't even have to get a hotel. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, stay at the house, stay at our house or whatever. And I was like, cool. And then when COVID hit and stuff, and I was like, hey, so can I still come over? She said no, because she's not taking any chances, which, I mean, I don't blame her. You know what I mean? I should have jumped on it when I had the chance. I should have jumped on it when I had the chance, but it's okay. You know, it is what it is. Some people are just better off being by themselves, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, so, you know, people ask me, why do I do these things? I'm like, you know, because I like just getting out of the house, man. You know, I feel I don't know, like I feel like I'm in the universe, kind of, you know? I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It's therapeutic for me. It's a stress reliever. I feel 10 times better when I walk in these places. And then, you know, it just gives me something to do. I like the nature, you know? You hear the crickets chirping. Most people find this stuff boring, though. No offense. I know, Marvin. I don't. I enjoy it. Don't worry, I'm not going to make this a 2-hour video. You guys asked a question. I answered the question. And wanted to just do a short live on this because I'm probably going to listen to some music. And then while I'm walking. And then, you know, a lot of people go out walking here. You know, families, friends, couples. I see couples holding hands out here walking. So, you know, just anything, I guess, that gives you something to do, right? You doing? 2005 pelani. Oh man, I tell you. Oh, and it also helps with your endurance. So you get like a lot of endurance doing these walks, and so it helps you with that. So if you want help with your endurance and your stamina, they say, hey, you want to get out of the house and get some walking done?
this is what I recommend, you to get your walking done. But yeah, this is not going to be a long stream. Definitely not. I just wanted to everybody asked me, so what do you get out of these hikes? I'm like, shit, what do I don't get out of it? I get everything out of it. You know? I get a lot out of this stuff. What do I don't get out of this is the question. I've been doing these nature walks for about since COVID. So probably maybe about a couple months after. And a buddy of mine's got me into it. And then he says in the video specifically, he says, and I have it still on my YouTube archives on my hiking trail videos. The one with Chris Clancy titled, where he's telling the ghost stories. He told me, he said, hey, you're going to enjoy these walks and then one day you're going to do them on your own. And I didn't really believe him because I thought we were always going to have like this buddy system, where we were going to keep going. And then I guess he just maybe he got kind of burned out, or maybe he just wanted to do them on his own. Because I kept telling him, hey, let's meet up. Let's go to this trail. Let's go to this trail. I found some more ones. Hey, what about this one? And he's like, nah. He just maybe got burned out. And so I just said, you know what? I want to go on these trails. Let me go ahead and do them. So then I just started doing them. And ever since, I've been doing these nature walks on my own. I've been doing them on my own ever since. Like I said, it's hard finding people to do these walks with, because a lot of the times it's, our schedules don't jive. They're working certain days, I'm working certain days. And, you're always not going to be able to find, people that are just like, oh, okay, I can go right now. Oh, okay, I'm ready to go. Come pick me up, or I'll meet you there. It's difficult. Like when they're working, I'm off, and when I'm working, when I'm off, they're working. So you never can just get two things that jot together. It's hard finding people's schedules that jot, and that's one of the biggest problems I face, is that it's hard finding people that their scheduling is right along with yours. Their days off are not your days off, and then your days off are not theirs. And so I just said, you know what? If I sit around and had to wait for people, I'm never going to get it done. So I just said, well, let me just go ahead and, experience this on my own, get my own experience from this, and share them with you guys, when I post these videos on here. Because one day, like everybody has an expiration date, right? One day we're not going to be here anymore. One day I'm not going to be here. And maybe y'all can always go back and check these videos and see these walks and check some old content, because not everybody's promised tomorrow. That's for damn sure. Not everyone's promised tomorrow, So like I said, one day if I'm ever not here again, you can, hey, click on Steve Rose's channel, watch some old videos of his, and, and get some fulfillment out of it. If you find my videos entertaining now, Anything on your to-do list? Oh man, I want to go to underground bat caves. They have some in San Antonio and Austin. That's definitely going to be on my to-do list. I want to go zip lining, that's for sure. Skydiving, I don't really know about that, because again, I'm really afraid of heights. So I don't know if I'm prepared for skydiving, but the zip lining does sound like something that I think I can get done. And then for the other ones, like I said, the underground bat caves in San Antonio, like Natural Bridge Caverns, like that's on my bucket list too. To start traveling to San Antonio and Austin and seeing what's out there. And that's what I want to do next. That's on my bucket list for now. But like I said, right now I'm just doing some of these walking trails around the Houston area, and then I'm just going to take it one day at a time, especially now the spring and the springtime is near, and we're going to hit towards the summer in May, and that's the plan, just to get these walks going. But this does help with my endurance. It helps with your upper respiratory, helps with the exercise, right? Because we all got to start taking care of our health, especially as we get older. It's not always easy taking care of your health, so that's very important. A lot of people don't think about that kind of stuff, because they're just like, I'm not worried about my health. I'm like, yeah, but when you get older, it affects you a lot if you don't take care of yourself. Like, you'll see the difference. When is the sun? When does the sun set here? About, I want to say about 7, almost 7:30. About 7:18, 7:20 is when the sun sets. And then, of course, as we get into May, it'll probably get, maybe about 7:45, almost 8. And then once you hit June and July, you're talking about like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Which I love it when the days are long. Don't get me wrong. It's just when it gets hot. Oh my God, watch out. When it gets extremely hot here, you'll know. And that's no fun. Especially when it gets extremely hot here. And it gets in the hundreds. Then that's when, yeah, you're not really going to enjoy it. So how's everyone's day today? Oh yeah, and whenever your back is itching, the best thing to do is to put your back along this tree and start shaking your back to get those hard to reach places that itch. Or if you have a back scratcher, or if you just have really long arms. Some people have extremely long arms and they can like stretch across their whole back. I unfortunately don't have that ability to do that. So my arms are not long enough to reach my damn all the way in my back, especially like the upper back near the traps. Oh God. Like you have to break your damn arm off and scratch your damn back. Oh, it is beautiful out here. Appreciate it, Marvin. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. You see the grass starting to grow out on each side? That's what makes this walking even better. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to make this a short hike video. I mean, I'm still gonna have to walk these trails, but I want to listen to a little music. And since nobody's really in the chat room, it doesn't really make sense for me to continue this walk recorded. So I'm gonna end it here. And you guys have a wonderful day, man. And like, comment, subscribe for more videos, man.